Hello, dear students. This is Samar Pandyan School, Class 8 Mathematics. I am Charulata Mitkar. Today, teaching you chapter number 5, Data Handling. This is the second lecture of this lesson. Yesterday, we see some pictorial information, bar graph, and the question related to this. Now we revise the part which we seen in the last class, means in the class 7. We revised some things. See now, the first thing is data. You noted these things in your notebook. Data is the numerical observation collected by an observer is called raw data. Number of times an observation occur in a given data is called the frequency of the observations. Means in the given data, how many times that number is coming is known as frequency. A way of presenting a data that exhibits the value of variable and corresponding frequency is called frequency distribution. And always we are showing the frequency distribution in the form of the table, means tabular form. Range. Range is what? Range is the difference. Difference means subtraction between the highest and lowest value. Difference between highest and lowest value of observation is called range. Suppose in your class 30 students are there. One is very high and second is short. Then difference between that height, both height, is known as range of height. How to find the range? Range is highest observation minus lowest observation minus subtraction means difference. Class mark. How to find the class mark? Suppose you have one example 10 to 20. This is your class mark 10 to 20. What is the class mark? Class mark is what is the lowest observation and upper observation? 20 and 10. Addition of these two, divide by 2. 10 plus 20, that is 30. 30 divide 2, nothing but 15. Then 15 is known as class mark. Means what is the definition of class mark? Class mark is upper limit plus lower limit divide 2. In the example, upper limit is 20, lower limit is 10. Addition divide 2 is the 15. Means 15 is lying between 10 and 20. Therefore, 15 is the class mark of 10 to 20. Clear? Now see, next part is pie chart or pie diagram. What is the pie chart? Okay, you would know that in the 7th standard we see what is pie chart is the pictorial representation of numerical data by non-intersecting adjacent sector of a circle. Non-intersecting adjacent sector. Suppose this is a circle, this is the center, and these are the sectors. See, these are the various sectors, these are the parts. Now all these sectors are non-intersecting, they not intersect each other. Not intersect means nothing is common in these two. Only this line makes these two separate parts. And if such data representation is given, then it is known as pie chart or pie diagram. Clear? Now for making such pie chart, we require the angles which are at the center, near to the center, and this angle known as central angle. How to find the central angle? Central angle is value of particular mode divide sum of the values multiply by 360. Okay, when we see the example, then very clearly you know the formula. Now probability. That's so simple part. In the last year we see that probability is a possibility and impossibility of any event. Possibility and impossibility both. Suppose today see at outside the atmosphere is what? Cloudy. Then there are the possibility of rain and possibility of sunny also. Means cloudy never tells us it will rain. It may happen rain will not come. Means possibility and impossibility both things are there. Such things is known as probability. And probability of event is denoted by PE. Formula is favorable outcome divide total number of outcomes. Now, probability of any event plus probability of non-event equal to 1. Addition of both is equal to always 1. Probability of any event lie between 0 to 1, means is never greater than 1 and never less than 1, less than 0. Not less than 0 means it never negative. Okay. Probability of event can have the value from 0 to 1, means 0 is the lowest and 1 is the highest. Probability of a sure event is 1. Suppose today you are in the class 8. In the next year, you will be in the class 9. It is a sure event. Then what is the probability that from 8 to 9, your journey from 8 to 9, your promotion from 8 to 9 is sure event. That's why what is the probability of that? 1. Probability of an impossible event is 0. Today you are in class 8 and I say that in next year your admission will be in nursery. Is it possible? No. Then it is impossible event. Then what will be the probability of that? That probability is 0. If tossing a coin n times, then total number of outcomes equal to 2 raised to n. This is very important. Suppose you toss a coin. How many faces a coin has? Shabash, 2 faces. A coin has 2 faces. Which 2 faces? One is head and second is tail. If you toss a coin, then either you are getting head or tail. Means 2 possibilities are there. One coin, 2 possibility. Then value of n is equal to 1. 2 raised to 1 is equal to 2. If you have, how many coins you have now? Coin 1. Possibility either T or H. Means what? 2 possibility. Means what? 2 raised to n. N is equal to 1. 2 raised to 1 is 2. Means 2 possibilities are there. Suppose you have coins 2. Then either you are getting both tail, both head. One is tail, second is head. First is head, second is tail. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities are there. Means how many? 4. Then 2 raised to n. What is the value of n? N equal to 2. Then 2 raised to 2. What is 2 square? 4. Means when you have one coin, then 2 raised to n means 2. If n equal to 2, then 2 raised to n means 2 raised to 2, that is 4, are the total outcomes by tossing the coins. That is given here. If tossing a coin n times, then total number of outcomes is 2 raised to n. Example, a coin is tossed 2 times. That just now I explained. Rolling of a die n times. One die. Okay. Die have the 6 faces. If you roll it, then there are 1 outcome out of 6. Then what it will be? 6 raised to n. Here 2 faces are there, therefore 2 raised to n. Here 6 possibilities are, therefore 6 raised to n. Die is thrown once, then total number of outcomes 6 raised to n, that is 6 raised to 1, that is 6. Either you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Okay, in this way, either the rolling of die or tossing a coin gives you number of outcomes. Random experiment. What is the meaning of a random experiment? A random experiment is one whose outcome cannot be predicted exactly in advance. Before exam, we cannot tell the result who will come in first rank. Means what? Random experiment. If you toss the 2 coins, then what will be the outcomes? You cannot tell before the experiment. This experiment is known as random experiment. Clear? Now, some examples we see from this. These are the small questions and we are taking the questions from either NCERT textbook, NCERT workbook or Oswal. Okay, we are referring such books. Okay, see the multiple choice questions. First type, that is the section A. Following pie chart gives the expenditure in percent on a various item and savings of a family during a month. In a 1 month, what are the expenditure? See now the diagram. House rent 10%, transport 5%, education 15%, food 25%, cloth 10%, savings 15%, others. Other means what? On time. It may become some birthday, wedding anniversary, medical or whatever. Okay, these are the other things will be the 20%. These percentage are given for the various things. Now see the first question. On which item the expenditure is maximum? Maximum expenditure is where? See the numbers now. 20, 10, 5, 15, 25, 10, 15. Then obvious 25 is more. 25 is more. Then 25 stands for food. Then we search the food here. Food is the option B. Therefore answer is B. Expenditure on which item is equal to the total saving of the family? Expenditure on which item is equal to total saving of family? See now, savings is what? 15. Then 15 is equal to what? Education. Then where is the education? At the D option. Therefore D is the answer. If monthly saving of family is 3000, what is the monthly expenditure on clothes? See now, saving of family is 3000. Saving 15%. Okay. Now clothes. Clothes is 20%. Then you have to find it. How you find this? If it is 15%, then it is 3000. Then if it is 20%, then what it will be? See the relation between 15 and 3000. 15% 3000. See now how to solve this. 15% gives you 3000. Forget about these two zeros. Then 15% is 30. Suppose. Then what it will be the 20%? 15 double is 30, 20 double is 40, and join 2 0 means 4000 will be the option. Find the 4000 where it is. Yes, you are getting 4000 in D option. Is it? Okay. But on our cloth we have to find. I told you for the others. Now for the clothes. For the clothes what is given is 10%. 10% is given for the clothes. Same way, if 15% is 3000, then what will be the 10%? 15 double is 30, 10 double is 20, and 20 as it is. Then 2000 for the clothes and 4000 for what? Others. What we want in the question? We want it is for the clothes. Then clothes for 2000. Therefore option A. Is it okay? What are the possible number of outcomes if a coin is tossed twice? Coin is tossed 2 times. Means 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4. Therefore answer is 4. What are the possible number of outcomes if die is tossed 1? Die is tossed 1. How many possibility by die? 6. 6 raised to 1 is 6. Therefore answer is 6. Got this? Now I sent the worksheet for the remaining problems from question number 4 to question number 13. You solve these as a homework, and if you have any query then you can ask. Till then, thank you.